everybody. It's midday here. Due to the fact the Olympics are on NBC, we'll take a little minute here out here to give you a quick little forecast and update some things for you. Well, there's a heat advisory in effect until 7 p.m. this evening. That's no big surprise. We'll take a look at all the counties in our viewing area under a heat advisory until 7 p.m. Now, what you need to do is take some precautions, obviously. Especially if you work outdoors, make sure you stay hydrated, take frequent breaks, and if you start feeling nauseous, get out of the heat, get into a cool place, and also don't forget about your pets. Bring your pets, if you have indoor pets or just regular pets, make sure they have a lot of shade and a lot of water, and don't forget about your livestock. Very important that they have water and shade as well. The heat not only affects humans, it affects animals as well. Every living thing on the planet is affected by the heat. And also make sure the elderly or the infirm have a fan or an air conditioner running that they can get into a cool place in a room so they don't have to suffer from the heat. Maybe if you are by yourself and you don't have an air conditioner, go to a library, something like that, just to get out of the heat until the heating of the day is over with. And that starts going away at 7 o'clock, and we'll get back down to more livable conditions at 7 o'clock. But anyway, we're going to show you the current readings across the area. It's 96 in Moselle as well as Seminary, 95 in Sumrall and Collins, 94 Columbia, and 94 in Fosworth, 95 in New Augusta, 95 in Richland, 96 in Waynesboro, and 92 in Bay Springs. Now, these are the current heat indices, what it feels like on your skin outside. Feels like 104 in Seminary and Moselle, 101 in Petal, as well as Hattiesburg, 100 in Oak Grove, 102 in Sumrall, 101 in Bassville, 95 in Columbia and Fosworth, and 100 in State Line, and 99 in Waynesboro, and 99 in Brooklyn, and finally 99 in New Augusta. I think these will come up a little bit this afternoon as we're forecasting a high of near 100s. Matter of fact, this has us going to 102 this afternoon. I don't think we'll be quite that warm this afternoon. I've got us at 100 degrees. Somebody may get 101 or 102 this afternoon, but at this point I've got 100 exactly in the forecast for today. Now, here's your commute forecast between 4 and about 6 p.m. And it should be near 100 at 4 o'clock, 98 degrees by 5, and around 96 degrees by 6. But you see that green light? That means you got a green light. No weather problems at all. Just hopefully your air conditioner is working just fine. Right now in the Muggy meter, it's oppressive outside, and it's probably going to stay that way for some time to come. Matter of fact, we're forecasting sticky to almost oppressive on Thursday, oppressive on Friday, sticky to almost oppressive on Saturday, oppressive on Sunday. And look, it gets back into the miserable range on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So that's where that's looking. Pardon me. These are the forecast highs for today. This is what I'm basing my forecast high on. 100 easily in Columbia, Fosford, 101 in Seminary, 100 in Hattiesburg, Moselle, Petal, 101 in Brooklyn, 101 New Augusta, and 100 in Clare, as well as 100 in Waynesboro. And these are lows tonight, mainly in the lower to mid 70s, mostly mid 70s, maybe a couple of lower 70s up towards Bay Springs, Laurel, and Heidelberg, but about 75 in Hattiesburg, as well as Oak Grove, Columbia, Fosford, and 75 down in New Augusta. And these are the highs tomorrow, slightly down from today's forecasted highs, mainly in the mid to upper 90s across the board. 95 in Moselle, as well as Hattiesburg, Sumrall, 96 Columbia and Fosford, 97 in Brooklyn, New Augusta, and 94 in Heidelberg. Now here's the latest on Tropical Storm Debbie. It has regained a little strength. It's just now getting to the coastline right there in, let's see, South Carolina. Pardon me, it's just about 55 miles southeast of Charleston, South Carolina. And this is at 10 o'clock this morning. Winds have increased to 60 miles per hour, gusts to 70. Now the storm is going to move inland, and it's going to go basically on this particular path like this. It's going to move more like this, then eventually it's going to curve more towards the north and east. So there's still a lot of flooding conditions going on in Charleston and surrounding states as well. You can clearly see the circulation on the radar satellite composite, and it's certainly there for sure. And it's just going to continue to dump rain all over the place. So keep that in mind. This is going to last for several more days here. But we don't have a problem here in Mississippi. Our weather is actually looking great. As far as the tropics are concerned, we only have one little disturbance. It's down in the Caribbean, and there, that little X right there you see right there, that little X right there, it has only about a 2-day chance of developing of 0 and a 7-day chance of developing at 10%. And that would happen up here in the Southern Gulf, pardon me, Southern Gulf of Mexico, but that is not likely to develop and it's not likely to affect us here in the Pine Belt. So don't worry about that. I don't think that's going to be a problem for us at all. Now, again, here's a look at your forecast. A heat advisory until 7 p.m. So we'll go with the actual forecast for this afternoon. Approximately 100 degrees, very humid, winds northwest at 5 to 10. Overnight mostly clear, about 75 the overnight low. And your forecast for the end of the day on Thursday, about 96, still hot and humid. And your 7-day forecast indicates we're going to be in the upper 90s for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and mainly lows in the mid-70s. And look at that, you don't see a drop of rain for the next 7 days, and that's what we're anticipating. Little, if any, rain for the next 7 days here in the Pine Belt. Well, that's a current look at the forecast. We'll be back here at 5 o'clock on NBC, WDAM 7 and WDAM ABC.